One day, a wealthy man was walking down a crowded street. Among all the noise and rush, his eyes caught a poor man sitting quietly on the sidewalk, tired, hungry, and dressed in torn clothes. The rich man stopped. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a small, shiny piece of gold, and said, "Here, take this. Sell it, and you'll never have to worry about money again." The poor man stared at it, hardly believing his luck. His hands trembled as he took the gold. Tears filled his eyes. For the first time in a long while, he felt hope. He thanked the man and hurried home, his heart racing with excitement. On his way, someone called out to him, a shop owner looking for help moving some heavy boxes. "Hey, you looking for work?" the man asked. The poor man nodded and agreed. He worked hard, fast, and honest. At the end of the day, the shop owner smiled and said, "You did great. Come back tomorrow if you want more work." That night, as the poor man held a piece of gold in his hand, he thought, "I can earn my daily bread now. Maybe I'll keep this gold for later, just in case." So he hid it safely away, and every morning after that, he went out to work with a little more confidence than the day before. Days turned into months, months into years. He saved a little, learned new skills, took small risks. He opened a workshop, then another. And slowly, the man who once begged on the street became the owner of a thriving factory. Through every struggle, the thought of that piece of gold stayed with him. He believed he had something precious, something that gave him strength when life got hard. One evening, many years later, the man drove home in his fine car. He passed through that same old street where his story had begun. There, sitting by the roadside, was another poor man, cold, hungry, lost in thought. The wealthy man stopped his car, stepped out, and walked over. He smiled kindly and said, "My friend, I was once like you. Here, take this." He reached into his coat and pulled out the same piece of gold he kept all these years. "Sell it," he said, "and you'll never be poor again." The poor man looked at it closely, frowned, and said softly, "This isn't gold. It's just a piece of wood." The rich man froze. He turned the piece in his hand and saw it was true. It wasn't gold. It had never been gold. And suddenly he understood. All those years, it wasn't the gold that changed his life. It was his belief in it. The faith that he already had something valuable, something that made him capable, confident, unstoppable. He smiled to himself, slipped the wooden piece back into his pocket, and whispered, "Sometimes, the real gold isn't what we hold in our hands. It's what we choose to believe in our hearts."